Kitkatscanread.
Hey everyone, welcome to another video. We have Luna. And yeah, I'm coming at you with a book haul today. These are some books I've received in the month of November. And yeah, I'll start from like the earliest that I've received them. And to be honest, didn't really spend a lot of money, so it's pretty good. So the first book I've got to share with you is Misfit, a prep novel by L. Kennedy. This I got for free. It's $9.99. I got it from Waterstones. I had a £10 gift voucher from my Waterstones card, so it's nice to know to have a free book, especially a brand new book. I'm really excited about this one. It says it's going to be the first in an addictive series. The only thing more dangerous than the students are the secrets that they're keeping. Dun, dun, dun. But it's L. Kennedy and they are quite known in the booktube world. I am really excited to give this one a read. I got some books from the free bookshelf. I picked up My Fake Wedding by Mina Ford. Now, the main character is actually called Katie. Kind of fitting. So it says here, Katie Simpson has decided to give relationships a miss. It might have something to do with the discovery of her boyfriend Jake on a heated towel rail with the ball and bike. You'd think her best mates would understand, but Janice is starting schmoozing at funerals in search of the perfect, recently widowed and loaded husband. Sam is surrounded by girls with thighs like spaghetti. George is more concerned with his Australian boyfriend's rapidly expiring visa. Katie's friends are far too busy to get involved in her love life until she announces that she's getting married. Will George hang on to his Crocodile Dundee? Will Sam look twice at a girl who's more than a size 6? Will Janice snare a wealthy octogenarian? And will Katie ever find love again? Find all the answers and more in the frank and funny, totally upfront My Fake Wedding. I've never ever heard of this before, but I feel like it might actually be quite a funny kind of like chick lit read. Also, the main character called Katie as well, so I couldn't resist for that one. I also picked up Claire Balding's Heroic Animals, Amazing Creatures That Changed Our World. If you don't know me, I am a big animal fanatic. I love animals, especially cats, but I love like all sorts. I do like dogs, I love dolphins, I like hedgehogs. Do you know what? I just like them all. So yeah, anything to do with animals, I am like a thing. But yeah, this is like a non-fiction book. And yeah, of like heroic stories about animals. So we've got here, Sea Cat Simon rescued the crew of a HMS Amethyst. Bobby the Wonder Dog has crossed the continent to find his family. Gallipoli Murphy carried 250 wounded soldiers to safety. Pickles tracked down the stolen World Cup. Tamworth 2 managed to save their bacon. So there's 100 daring, courageous, remarkable creatures who changed our world for the better, from the cat that became a station master to the bear that fought the Nazis. Yeah, there's quotes here from like all the newspapers that said it's really extraordinary and it's absolutely moving and inspiring. So it sounds like a really good non-fiction read. I feel like I would end up enjoying it because it's about animals. So yeah, and yeah, it looks like it's pretty much just kind of like been read once. So yeah, really good condition, but on the free bookshelf, which is great. I then also picked up Dick King-Smith's The Queen's Nose. I used to watch this TV show when I was a young kid. So yes, this is the good old children's book, as you can tell, like with the book being $4.99, so it was all those years ago. Yeah, Dick King-Smith was one of those big authors back then, and yeah, I'm trying to remember like which books I read by them. Maybe The School Mouse. The Sheep Pig, definitely. Yeah, so yeah, I really liked the actual like kids TV show of The Queen's Nose, and it was just literally about this 50p piece. So just one wish on the Queen's Nose. Uncle Ginger leaves harmony clues for a treasure hunt. The prize is not just an old 50p piece. It looks like an ordinary coin, but is it? And sometimes magic can happen. You just have to believe it. So yeah, it's kind of like a 50p piece that you like make a wish on. But yeah, it's a really short children's book, and I'm just glad that I managed to find it, because to me that was like a gold stone. And then in a garden centre, they had some books there that were 2 for £5, and I could not resist. So the first one I actually picked up is The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. Yeah, 2 for £5 or £2.99 each. It was absolute steal for a brand new book. So yes, this is the third book that's in this like series by this author. And yeah, I've got the second book, and I do have the first book, The Kiss Quotient, The Bride Test, and now I have The Heart Principle. So this one is about a woman that's struggling with a burnout. They learn to embrace the unexpected, and the man she enlists to help her in this heartfelt romance. So it sounds really cool, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then I was trying to look for another book to go for the 2 for £5 deal, and I managed to find this one, which sounds really interesting. I've never heard of it before, but it's Strictly on Ice, Helen Buckley. Should romance on ice remain strictly off limits? Olympic skating champion Katie Saunders, what's going on with like all the books with my name in, is well known for her ice queen persona in the press. On her face of it, Katie should have forgiven her ex-skating partner and ex-boyfriend Alex Michelson for the accident that shattered both her ankle and their Olympic dreams, but she just can't seem to let it go. Then Katie reluctantly agrees to take part in a new TV skating show, and because she's desperate for cash, she didn't count on the drama though. Not only has she partnered up with her infamous lover rugby player Jamie Welsh, but one of the judges is none other than Alex Michelson himself. And as the show progresses, will Katie be shown the hard way once again that romance on the ice should remain strictly off limits? Perfect for fans of Dancing on Ice and Strictly Come Dancing. It literally sounds like it's just an all-in-one book, and it's going to be really fun. Quite a short read as well. So yeah, really excited for this one. I got some other books for the book haul. First of which is Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I got this from Waterstones. They got a nice table there with like romance books, which is like so much better than it used to be. It's nice that it's kind of like really popular now, especially with like Colin Hoover, Elle Kennedy, and like Penelope Douglas, and all those sort of like other authors, Casey and Kristen. You know, there's just way too many to name. So yeah, I've seen this really big on TikTok, especially whenever I'm on there. So it says here, Alex Volkov is a devil blessed with the face of an angel, cursed with a past that he can't escape, driven by a tragedy that's haunted him for most of his life. His ruthless pursuits for success and vengeance leave little room for matters of the heart. He's forced to look after his best friend's sister. He starts to feel something in his chest, a crack, a melt, and a fire that could end his wealth as he knew it. And Ava Chen is a free spirit trapped by nightmares of a childhood that she can't remember. Despite her broken past, she's never stopped seeing the beauty of the world, including the heart beneath the ice exterior of a man that she shouldn't want, which is her brother's best friend, her neighbour, her saviour, and her downfall. Theirs is the love that was never supposed to happen, but when it does, it unleashes secrets that could destroy them both and everything they hold dear. So yes, it's like the first in the series, and it's kind of like best friends, brother's best friend romance, neighbour romance. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really good and enjoyable one. I also picked up as well Making a Vacation by Tessa Bailey. This was in my wish list on Amazon, so when I saw it I had to get my hands on it. So yes, it was supposed to be a relaxing vacation in sweet sunny Cape Cod. Me and my beloved brother discovering a corpse in the rented house really throws a wrench in the tanning schedule. A rude, crude bounty hunter has arrived on the back of his motorcycle to catch the killer, refuses to believe that I can be helpful despite countless hours of true crime podcast listening, not to mention a fulfilling teacher career of wrangling second graders. A brash bounty hunter and an energetic elementary school teacher. The murder solving team no one asked for, but thanks to these pesky attempts of my life, we are stuck together come hell or high tide. I'm just here to do a job, not babysit an amateur sleuth, although it's becoming less and less of a hardship to have her around. She's stubborn, distracting, and can't stay out of harm's way. She's also brave and beautiful and reminds me of the home that I left behind 3 years ago. In other words, the insatiable hunger and protectiveness that she is waking up in me is a threat to the peace of mind. Before I sink any deeper into this dangerous attraction, I need to solve this murder and get back onto the road. Will fate take her from me before I realise the road has been leading her to me all along? So yes, it sounds interesting, and it says here a spicy murder mystery. Sounds awesome. So I'm really, really excited for that. Then I got here Bad Girl Reputation by Elle Kennedy. I finally picked this up. This is kind of the sequel to Good Girl Complex. So it says here, former bad girl Genevieve returns home from her mother's funeral. She is prepared to keep her distance from her ex-boyfriend Evan. Their history is rife with turbulence and passion, a heck of a lot of passion when she's trying desperately to forget. It's impossible not to bump into him though in the small coastal town where they once ran wild. The moment she sees him again, it's clear that Evan is still as really sexy and irresistible as ever, but this time around she has resolved to walk a new path. No more partying, no more foolish mistakes. But Evan has other ideas. He knows that they can be good together, but he just has to convince Genevieve of that, even if it means turning over a new leaf himself. But can a bad reputation ever truly be shared? Do second chances really work? Genevieve and Evan are about to find out. So yes, this is going to be a second chance romance book. And then finally I've got here A Light in the Flame by Jennifer Armentrout, which is the latest book release by Jennifer Armentrout, which is in the Flesh and Fire series. So yes, I do need to catch up with this. This is a spin-off series to the From Blood and Ash series. So yes, I'm working my way through that, but I just wanted to have it in my hands so that I can read it when I get around to reading it. And of course I love collecting Jennifer Armentrout's books, so how can I not get my hands on it? It's just nice to have it in my hands now, in my collection, and yeah, I'm really happy to have it. So it's really hard to kind of like explain what From Blood and Ash actually is about, because it's like quite a lot. So I will literally read to you the back. So it says here, a maiden chosen from birth to usher a new era. Poppy's life has never been her own. The life of a maiden is solitary. You're never to be touched, never to be looked on, never to be spoken to, and to experience pleasure. They wait for the day of their ascension. They would rather be with the gods fighting back the evil that took her family than preparing to be found worthy by the gods. But the choice has never been hers. The entire kingdom's future rests on Poppy's shoulders, something that she's not even quite sure she wants herself, because a maiden has a heart and a soul and longing. And Hawk, a golden-eyed god, honour bound to ensure her ascension enters her life. Destiny and duty become tangled and with desire and need. He incites her anger, makes her question everything that she believes in, and tempts her with the forbidden. Forsaken by the gods and feared by the mortals, a fallen kingdom is rising once more, determined to take back what they believe is theirs through violence and vengeance. And as a shadow of those cursed draws near, the line between what's forbidden and what's right becomes blurred. And Poppy is not only on the verge of losing her heart and being found unworthy by the gods, but also her life, when every blood-soaked thread that holds her world together begins to unroll. So yeah, Poppy's a maiden, and yeah, she's very, very kick-ass as well. And she pretty much kind of like, yeah, she's just very, very much badass. I don't want to like kind of ruin it, but just know that she is pretty damn kick-ass. Hawk's this kind of like broody, good-looking god to help assist her, and yeah, there's like a lot of like battles on the way and creatures along the way that are in this. So like think of it as like, you know, vampires and werewolves, so it's like a paranormal fantasy, I would say. But yes, it's kind of like new adult though, so it's not young adult. This is like new adult. It's definitely got some sexiness in it, but yeah, it's filled quite a lot of stuff, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And I just love that the second book pretty much finishes off where the first book has left. That is where I'm at the moment. So yeah, I'm really excited to continue on with the series, and then to go on with the spin-off series and just fangirl with everybody else. Those are the books that I have acquired so far, and yeah, I really only spent £5, which was just on those last two books that I shared with you. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. Let me know if any of these books sound interesting to you down in the comments below, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links, as always, are linked down below in the description for you to check out. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.